Growing up in the age of social media, it's always like go, 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 go.
There also is like a lot of stress. I'd say the main reason is because you're always being compared.
And then like trying to be this person that I was like putting in my head, like when I get in high school I'm gonna change this because then I have to fit in.
Then there's always the pressure of just like people doing unhealthy habits and they just want you to join in.
With that comes lots of challenges. Mental illness is one of the biggest for me personally. It's just like being so worried and overwhelmed with everything.
Unless you're centered and grounded as you're walking through the halls, you can numb yourself to that pressure in different ways as well as a high schooler.
While parents are great influences, there's not a lot of adults other than that trying to like pour into the lives of kids. And so I've loved getting to know some of these kids.
I think it's important to just remind students of who they are and their identity in Christ and that they don't have to work for that. And so they can just take a breath of fresh air and know that they're loved just as who they are. They don't have to try. There's no pressure.
Like you said, Young Life is just a place where you're not just being compared to people, it's just everyone's equal.
So for many high schools, there's this great divide between grades. Like the freshmen, they're little, they're new, they're like the babies of school, like they don't know anything. And the seniors are like, we're experienced, we're like the kings of the school.
When we come to school, we're all busy with other things. We all hang out in different friend groups. We all don't see each other. Young Life doesn't only like bring people together, it brings people closer to Christ. When we all get together with like people my age, and then I hear Abby and other leaders talking about God in a different way, that makes me feel more connected, because then I feel like I can relate to what they're saying.
Like Young Life has really like helped me relate the Bible to real life, because the Bible's kind of like old and sometimes it may seem outdated, but it's shown me like that you can relate it to real life and you can talk about God with other people and talk about the struggles you've had with your faith and like find out other people have had those same struggles.
It's okay to have doubt. It's okay to have fear. It's okay. What I think is very important to bring through Young Life and is just entering into someone's world and trying to have empathy and trying to hear them out and trying to get them to understand and to love.
With Young Life, it's made faith kind of a whole part of my life.
Abby, to me, she's not only a friend, but a mentor, and she's taught me some of the best lessons ever in the simplest ways. She always strives to make everyone feel important.
When I talk to her, I feel like she cared and she's there and she understands and she builds me up, not just for like the sake of building me up so that to move on, for the sake of making me feel like, okay, I'm telling you this because it's the truth, and I can see God through that, and I see the Holy Spirit working through her to get to me.
What our society needs and what Young Life can do is just bringing an understanding and allowing people to truly know who Jesus is, and when you understand that, it'll change your life.
And just like going to club and just hearing all these stories about Jesus, and even though I've heard them so many times, but sometimes I think about them in a really different way, which is really refreshing instead of just hearing the same story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.